Good day, everybody. Welcome back to the Marvel Contest of Champions news show.
AQ Rewards compensation looks to be delayed. We're going to look into that story in a second. The Storm Relic is super OP. Will it be nerfed is the question, as we see some incredible amounts of damage in a short space of time. Kabam Take on cheaters more. In fact, they're doing it every week from now on. And 2 billion damage in Battlegrounds. Surely not. And much more. Let's get into the show. Yes, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and post notifications on all. But enough chat, you lovely lot. Let's get into the news show. The news show starts off with 2 billion damage. Yes, 2 billion damage. You can see it there. 2 billion damage was done by Spider-Man symbiote. So yeah, this looks legit. This will lead us into the second part of this story. So there's part 1, this, and part 2. It's questionable. Like, that's the thing. It's questionable as to like this particular damage. And I don't know if this player is kind of like outing themselves as doing this damage, or it's because it's like it's definitely like one hit, and it's, you know, yeah, questions. But then it's like 16 seconds must be a noob mod. Anyway, it's quite funny. Any case, as I said, this leads us into a part 2 to this, and that is how Kabam are going to deal with cheaters. I mean, we've talked about this before. I think even like Kabam Jax has said that like it's not in Kabam's best interest to use an anti-cheat or active easy cheat, which is something that a lot of games developers have at the moment. PUBG Mobile has this. I think that Fortnite has it, and it's something that tackles a lot more quickly to kind of point out things that seem, you know, problems with the coding. But look, how Kabam plan to deal with this is that they've said here the game team has just performed a targeted sweep of the BG leaderboards to find and ban cheaters. Furthermore, the plan moving forward is to do these types of sweeps twice each week, where possible throughout each BG season. So that's good. Twice a week they're going to do this. I think I said in the opening once a week. No, it's twice a week. The end of the season sweep will still be performed as it has been after the previous 2 seasons. This, as most of you know, is much more thorough and involved process, and as a result would not be achievable on the planned twice weekly cadence throughout the season. The changes to the leaderboards may not be immediate, though we have some multiple reports from accounts that have seen the results live. Additionally, the game team will continue working on developing new tech to further streamline the process and combat cheaters. Delightful! Absolutely delightful. I know I've seen some people kind of like still going, well, it's good, but I think this is the problem, right? Kabam don't make big steps in dealing with stuff. It's always baby steps, which can be seen as a bit of a problem, but it's good that they're dealing with it. I'm just going to take the positives here and go, it's great that they're dealing with it, but also the bigger picture is something bigger should have been done at the point of launch of this. But here's the thing, we can't go back in time. You can talk about hindsight, but, you know, we're here and now. And here and now is Kabam dealing with it. So small positive baby steps. So I'll give Kabam a slight thumbs up, but more needs to be done to tackle this, because here's the big thing. If you get cheated on, well, not cheated on, like you're not in a relationship set, but if you're in a match and a cheat is used, right, you lose elder marks. You lose victory, well, don't need to lose victory shields. You lose energy. You lose your time. And you can't get that back. You won't be able to get that back. So, well, more so for Gladiator Circuit, I don't know. Again, we're splitting hairs, but still those invested resources to do that particular fight, you will be let down, and you don't get compensated for it. Not at all. So there's still something that needs to be addressed with it. And now we move on to the Storm Relic is OP, right? The Storm Relic is a little bit OP. If you can see this video right here, then you know exactly what I am talking about. Because it's just like, it is mad. Okay, it's mad because the Storm Relic gives bonuses. I think it is to is it unblockable champions and damage and things. In any case, the Storm Relic is giving some bonuses. Well, I've got the game up. I can actually check right now what the Storm Relic does and how it improves things, because it does, and it do be improving things. Gain a rampage buff, increasing attack rating while unblockable. Hang on a minute. Colossus do go unblockable. The same with Bishop and a whole host of champions. So what this will do, and especially if you've ramped up the champion a bit more, you've got a rune in or awaken it or whatever, you're going to see something like this. By the way, this is a rank 4 6-star Colossus, and when it does stuff like this, and honestly, I literally will have to slow it down to a point where you can see each hit. Like we're going to have to slow this down to kind of like see the majesty right now of this. So we're going to reduce this down to like, I don't know, 0.15 of this. First hit, boom, 36k, 44k, 182k, and a big 416k damage right at the very end. You saw it. We all saw this. And by the way, me mentioning this doesn't mean that like, oh, Rich, you've just told Kabam about this and it's blah, 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 blah. It's actually a bug, funnily enough. It is a bug. So Kabam confirmed in this particular thread in response to some stuff going on that indeed this is being labelled as a bug and is part of the bug board. So yeah, if you kind of thought to yourself, yeah, Storm kind of like Relic and it's OP and stuff, it's back on November 30th, several days ago, last week, when Kabam were aware of this, other people going, this is already on our radar as a bug. It's something that the team is developing a fix and should be adjusted soon. Just wanted to give you all a heads up as early as possible. So yeah, if you thought it was OP, right, it's going to be regular powered by it's going to be RP. It's going to be RP by a certain point. So enjoy it whilst it lasts. I mean, it could be good to get yourself some like nice health potions from Realm of Legends, maybe. I don't know. It's up to you. But yeah, there you go. Next up, and let's talk about the AQ rewards compensation situation. Okay, so that was one thing that I think last week, many people reach out to me and say, Rich, when are we going to get the compensation, the AQ rewards that we were promised? Because if you remember, there is an announcement somewhere on, I think I have to try and find this now. It's kind of like news and announcements about the AQ, there we go, cancelling AQ situation. In that it did say that to make this up to you, we'll be granting alliances the season 10 rank rewards and peak milestone equal to the placement in the previous series. Granting these rewards will take some time, but we hope to get them to the players by end of next week. So that particular thing, what the end of next week meant, that it was meant to be as of yesterday, Sunday. And I thought it would be Friday the 2nd of December when they were delivered out, but that is not the case. Sadly, we have been not bamboozled on this. Yeah, it's a case that the update on the situation of this compensation is right here. So Kabam Mike says that, hey all, just a heads up, the goal is still to get this out today. That was December 2nd, that was Friday. But there is a possibility it won't be out until early next week. Okay, so at the point of recording this video, which is indeed Saturday, and just having a quick look, it is now 5:30 p.m. UK time on a Saturday, and I've not had any message to say that these particular rewards have come in. It could be by this video comes out that it's delivered out. It's very weird to see something delivered out on a Saturday. It has happened in the past. So it could already be out, so maybe ignore this particular segment. If it's definitely Kabam keeping up their word of saying early next week, then yes, it could be a case of Monday or Tuesday. So, but again, this is at Kabam's word. I would say a lot of the time, you know, if Kabam say it's going to be Monday, it's probably going to be Friday. Or if it's going to be Monday, it might be Wednesday. Those are the things. I think it's probably best to give them a few extra days just to make sure they're actually doing it, because you know that's the big risk, isn't it? That maybe we don't get it in time. Next up, and sticking with the subject of compensation, free stuff that we should be receiving, we've got Transformers Forged to Fight gifts. This is something that we thought we might or might not see. I mean, I didn't play Transformers Forged to Fight. It came at a time where there was just so much going on with MCOC for me to focus on, and life and gaming and other games. But if you had time to play Kabam's other game, then maybe you played Forged to Fight. But the question was, at the point of this, the game, because the game's ending, by the way. The game's ending by 2023. We thought that they would give out some sort of compensation, and they are going to. Now, Kabam have said in a message to players on Transformers Forged to Fight, take a moment to register your account to a Kabam ID and consider continuing to fight in Marvel Contest of Champions MCC after Transformers Forged to Fight comes to a close. All commanders who join MCC are already playing will receive a welcome gift based on their investment in Transformers Forged to Fight. To receive this gift, you must have been an active Forged to Fight player since September 15th, 2022 and January 13th, 2023, and link both your MCOC and Forged to Fight accounts. Now, from what I gather, you cannot play at the moment. It's been removed from the App Store. I don't know if you could go around the back part of it, but yeah, I don't know if that's the kind of like I don't know what you get from just a limited amount of play, and whether or not you can be bothered, because that's the other thing as well. Like same thing, people only played Marvel Realm of Champions towards the end because they knew that some compensation was coming. So whether or not you can do that, maybe download it as an APK and then kind of like open it up. I don't know. I'm not going to explore it. I don't have the time. But it may be a case that some players will be doing that. I don't know. But in any case, once you link them together, the gift will be sent out in MCC on February 28th, 2023. And the reason this is kind of like important to mention is because, well, it's free stuff for those that may have a Forged to Fight account. That's the thing. You may have a Forged to Fight account, Transformers Forged to Fight account, which I haven't done anything with. I should really check just in case I did, but I don't think I did. Pretty certain I didn't. The reason it's important to mention is if you go back to the Marvel Realm of Champions compensation, there was a lot of like stuff that was given out for free. Some really nice stuff. I liked Marvel Realm of Champions. It just went in a bad direction, and yeah, the kind of freebies that I got as a result were the top end. And I think I played year 1, but I didn't play year 2. Or I played year 1, but I didn't play or maybe I only played a certain amount a month. Can't remember. In any case, doesn't really matter. You get an adjustment bundle. Maybe you get the same thing as you got Forged to Fight. Was you've got Marvel Realm of Champions, 6-star Hero Crystal, 5-star Hero Crystal, Nexus, and Champion Selector 5-star, and some gold. I don't know if you'll get exactly the same thing, but these were the more spicier things from that particular bundle at the time. And this was at the time I was Thronebreaker. Paragon wasn't invented yet as a title, so maybe this will be the same thing again. We'll have to see. But thoughts in the comment section. Do you think you'll be getting this particular compensation? Are you sad about ending and stuff like that? And I just want to end the show on something hilarious. So we'll try and do arena results and predictions later on today in another video. As I said, I'm going to take a bit of time to chill out a little bit. But I saw this. This was sent through by Dominique on Twitter. And the message is, Rich, I guess the Kabam wanted to give infamous Iron Man a last-minute new look for his cape. And here's the thing, like, what the heck is going on with this cape? This is ridiculous. It looks like it's got like part of the helmet on there, and there's the teeth. I don't know if this is meant to be for, I don't know what it is. I really don't. There's a part. Where's the other? Like, it's just like the face is there. So I don't know if this is meant to be the face underneath infamous Iron Man, or what it is, you know, with the SP3 and stuff. Would it attach to the model? This looks like it could be a device specific issue, I don't know. But what the heck is this? That's absolutely hilarious. Just look at it. It's just like a sleeping face. We've got to get, oh, I've got to zoom this in just to kind of like, just like drag it into shot here. Like, what? It's like MODOK in a cape. It's Cape Doc. I don't know, like this is just the most, it's a hilarious little thing there. I don't know, it's like the face of Bo from like Doctor Who. Man, it's crazy, man, absolutely crazy. Very hilarious. Love this. Good vibes for a Monday. Yeah, that's been the show for the Monday. A lot of fun things, a lot of information needs to be dropped. Look out for other videos and things like that. Just before we go, I want to give a massive thank you to those that support the channel as a YouTube member and as a Patreon. You're on the screen right now. Appreciate you so much. Thank you for keeping that love and support. Also, those that support on twitch.tv/RichTheMan live. I am really hoping to be back able to live stream on Wednesday and maybe Thursday as well. No, it's new update, so it's probably going to be Thursday or Friday. It's just a case that I need to kind of like recover my throat. But still, if you've got an Amazon Prime account, want to give a free Twitch sub, please do. I will be back live streaming. I just need to kind of like recover properly from this COVID malark and just get my throat back, just so I can talk for long periods of time without having any kind of like pain. But yeah, check out some other stuff that's on the screen right now. We've got a lot of stuff to cover when it comes to like the new updates and other information. So keep locked to the channel. Lots of stuff to go over. And yeah, I'm really pumped for creating content going into December because we got some banging stuff. Cheers, everybody. Much love. Have a great day. Bye-bye.